Hi there, and welcome to another video in the Walking to Fitness series. This video focuses on the technique of power walking. It has been developed by Fit Walk Ireland and kindly supported by Roscommon Sports Partnership. There are three parts to this video. Firstly, we outline the format for a fitness walk. Then we highlight the key guideline around aerobic activity and suggest ways in which you can increase the intensity of your walking to an aerobic level. And finally, we give practical tips and advice in relation to the technique of power walking and show ways that you can incorporate it into your walking sessions. At Fit Walk Ireland, we suggest that a fitness walk is a structured session that incorporates a warm-up phase, a workout phase, which should include some aerobic walking, and finally a warm-down phase. And while this video focuses on the role that power walking can play in the workout phase, other videos in the Walking to Fitness series deal with elements such as warming up, warming down, posture, footwork, etc. A current health-enhancing physical activity guideline suggests that all adults should accumulate at least 30 minutes of aerobic activity on most days of the week. And so we advise that during the workout phase of a walk, we should raise the intensity of our walking to an aerobic level and thereby accumulate some or all of the 30-minute target. In normal walking, our bodies operate at a comfortable, low level of intensity. On a fitness walk, we need to increase the intensity to an aerobic level, often described as moderate intensity. At an aerobic intensity, our body gives us three key clues. Firstly, our heart rate increases. Secondly, our breathing becomes deeper and faster, but not out of breath. And thirdly, our temperature rises to the point where we might perspire lightly, but not profusely. So while normal walking might be described as comfortable, aerobic walking should be slightly uncomfortable for us. So here are some practical ways to increase the intensity of our walking from low to aerobic. While increasing the pace is the obvious one, this doesn't suit all walkers, especially people with balance concerns, or people with joint issues where the increased pace also increases impact. Incorporating inclines such as hills or steps is a very good way to increase intensity on a walk. The addition of poles into your fitness walking significantly increases intensity. This is because using either Nordic poles or activator poles, you involve much more of the upper body than in normal walking. Finally, another way to increase intensity is to change from our normal, comfortable pattern of walking to either stride walking or power walking technique. We are now going to have a look at power walking. In normal walking, most of the work is done by our legs, and there's very little involvement of our upper body. In power walking, however, we focus very much on the arms, using punchy, pumping actions to propel ourselves forward. And there are two main outcomes. Firstly, our upper body is involved to a much greater extent. And secondly, in order to synchronize with the punching actions up above, we automatically start taking shorter, speedier steps down below. Both of those outcomes result in significantly increased intensity. When teaching the arm action for power walking, we normally divide the instruction into 4 parts as follows. Firstly, rolling the shoulders up, back and down. Secondly, folding and holding the arms up. Thirdly, swinging from the shoulders through to the elbows. And finally, splitting and extending the arc of the swing. Let's have a look at each of those now. Starting with the shoulders, we raise them up, roll them back and relax them down. As well as improving posture, this has the effect of bringing the arms from hanging in front to hanging beside, and this allows for much more effective swinging. With our arms by our side, we now fold them at the elbows and, closing our fists lightly, continue to hold them high. And so, with shoulders rolled up, back and down, arms folded and hands held high, begin to swing from your shoulders. Focus on keeping those arms folded and leading the action with your elbows. When many of us walk, our swing has a very short arc and happens to the front of the body. In power walking, we try to extend the swing and split it half and half between front of the body and behind. Because of tight shoulders or years of habit, for many of us our swing is quite restricted and we need to practice extending it. In order to familiarize yourself with the arm action, we recommend that you take many opportunities to practice from a standing position, remembering the 4 key words of roll, fold, swing, and extend. Now, when you've mastered the arm action in a standing position, the next challenge is to do it on the move. You'll find that as you begin to use the power walking arm action, your stepping becomes shorter and speedier. This is part of the process of your legs syncing with your arms. And we strongly advise that for this syncing to become natural, that you practice in short slots, stopping and starting often. So now it's over to you. On your walk, roll your shoulders up, back and down, fold the arms, hold the hands high, begin to swing from the shoulders, leading with the elbows, and focus on using your arms to propel you forward. Good luck.